The monsters we know and fear didn't just appear out of nowhere. They came with the cold. Think about it. Between the 1300s and 1600s, Europe plunged into what historians now call the Little Ice Age. This wasn't just a few bad winters, it was centuries of them. Summers grew shorter, winters became brutal and long. Across the continent, crops failed, livestock perished, and a deep, gnawing hunger spread through villages and cities alike. But humans weren't the only ones starving out in the frozen forests. Wolf populations were also desperate. With their natural prey disappearing, they began to creep closer to human settlements. Drawn by the scent of livestock and eventually, people, suddenly, the scary stories whispered around the fire weren't just stories anymore. Documented wolf attacks skyrocketed. Historical records from some regions show dozens of attacks in a single decade. Children who wandered too far from home would vanish. Shepherds were found mauled in their own fields. Fear became a part of daily life. People stopped traveling alone. Villages imposed strict curfews. The clear, safe line that once separated the town from the wild, dangerous forest began to blur. The wolf was no longer a distant threat, it was at the door. But then, something changed. Bodies were discovered, victims of brutal attacks. But there were no wolf tracks. No animal could be found or blamed. The villagers needed an explanation, a culprit, and in their terror, blaming an animal just wasn't enough anymore. The fear had to go somewhere, so it evolved. What if the monster wasn't just a simple beast? What if it walked among them on two legs? What if it looked like your neighbor? And what if it knew your name? You see, the long, cold winters of the Little Ice Age didn't create werewolves. They created desperation, and desperation creates monsters. Thanks for watching.